The Owen James Report is
brought to you by
JMMB.
It's easy at JMMB.
Your best interest at heart.
I believe I can be anything I want to be. I can succeed in this reality with JMMB. Growth and security, the right solutions for me and all I need to know. It's easy at JMMB. For each and every goal, no place I'd rather start. JMMB helps me grow with my decisions at heart. Growth and security, the right solutions for me and all I need to know. It's easy at JMMB.
For a financial plan you can afford to live with, schedule your free no-obligation goal conversation and discover how the JMMB difference can work for you. Call 998-JMMB or text the word PLAN to 822-JMMB.
It's easy at JMMB.
Your best interest at heart.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. As world oil prices continue to fall, the Jamaica Public Service Company says consumers can expect reduced December bills following last month's 8% reduction. The company would not elaborate on the size of any possible further reduction. However, JPSCO's President Kelly Tomlin emphasized to me today that it's not only falling prices that's helping local consumers, but also the company's own multi-million-dollar overhauling of plants such as Bogue, making them more efficient, thus lowering the heat rate or the amount of fuel it takes to produce 1 megawatt of electricity. On the international scene, U.S. crude's front-month contract closed over 10% lower at $66.15 a barrel, its lowest since September 2009. Over in Europe, benchmark Brent blend crude oil futures fell $2 to just over $70, their lowest since July 2010. Back home on the foreign exchange market, the benchmark American dollar strengthened by 5 Jamaican cents, closing at a new record high average selling rate of $113.58. However, both the Canadian dollar and the British pound weakened. The Canadian dollar declined by 57 cents Jamaican to close at $99.66, whilst the sterling weakened by 36 cents Jamaican to close at $178.18. The Planning Institute of Jamaica today released the 2012 Survey of Living Conditions, its 23rd since publication began in 1989. Now today the OJR presents some key findings of the report which have a major impact on Jamaica's socio-economic profile. Among the poorest in terms of early childhood development, a startling 42.6% of families have no father figure, while 84% of such families have a mother figure. Only 19% of Jamaicans have any level of health insurance. St. Thomas is the parish with the highest level of poverty, followed by Kingston and St. Catherine. In fact, poverty levels jumped significantly in the 3 parishes between 2008 and 2012. The level of poverty in St. Thomas jumped from 14.4% in 2008 to 32.5% in 2012. In Kingston, during the review period, poverty jumped from 14.5% to 28.6%, and in St. Catherine, poverty levels skyrocketed from 7.5% in 2008 to 24% in 2012. Now finally, in our business intelligence feature, citing the heavy concentration of media entities in Jamaica, in particular radio, most unprofitable, a highly credible business leader tells me he expects significant mergers and acquisitions in the sector soon. He says when there is such a high level of unprofitable entities in other business sectors, that's the logical outcome. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by
JMMB.
It's easy at JMMB.
Your best interest at heart.